What if you could start an online business today? $0 and zero coding? I know what you're thinking. That sounds too good to be true, right? Another one of those get-rich-quick schemes that promise the world but deliver nothing but empty pockets and broken dreams. But here's the thing. I'm not talking about some magical overnight success story. I'm talking about something much more real, much more accessible, and honestly much more exciting. We're living through the biggest technological shift since the internet was born. Artificial intelligence isn't just changing how we work, it's democratizing entrepreneurship in ways we've never seen before. Think about this for a moment. Just 5 years ago, if you wanted to start an online business, you needed to either learn complex coding languages, hire expensive developers, or invest thousands of dollars in professional tools and services. The barrier to entry was so high that most people with brilliant ideas never even tried. But today? Today, AI has become your personal army of digital assistants. It can write your marketing copy, design your website, create your products, handle your customer service, and even help you understand your market. All while you focus on what humans do best: being creative, connections, and solving real problems. So let me ask you this. What's really stopping you from starting that business you've been dreaming about? Because if your answer is, I don't know how to code or I don't have the money, then you're about to discover that those excuses just became obsolete. Let's be honest about something. The real reason most people never start their online business isn't actually about money or technical skills. It's about fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of failure. It's fear of looking stupid when you don't understand something that seems to come naturally to others. I get it. I've been there too. When I first started exploring online business, I remember staring at tutorials about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, feeling completely overwhelmed. The tech world seemed like this exclusive club where everyone spoke in code, literally, and I was standing outside looking in, convinced I'd never belong. Maybe you felt this too. You see successful online entrepreneurs and assume they must have some special technical knowledge that you lack. You think you need a computer science degree or years of coding experience, or tens of thousands of dollars to invest in professional development and marketing. But here's what I've learned, what I want you to understand. The most successful online businesses aren't built by the people with the most technical skills. They're built by people who understand their customers, solve real problems, and aren't afraid to start before they feel ready. The traditional barriers that kept regular people out of online business. The need for technical expertise, the high upfront costs, the complex tools. These barriers are crumbling, and AI is the wrecking ball. Think about it this way. 20 years ago, if you wanted to open a physical store, you needed to rent space, buy inventory, hire employees, and invest potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars before you made your first sale. But then e-commerce came along and changed everything. Suddenly you could start selling from your kitchen table. Now, AI is doing the same thing for online business that e-commerce did for retail. It's removing the technical barriers and making it possible for anyone with a good idea and the willingness to learn to build something meaningful. But I know what some of you are thinking. This all sounds great in theory, but I still don't know where to start. I still don't have the money to invest. I still feel overwhelmed by all the options and possibilities. That's exactly why we're here today. Because while AI has made online business more accessible than ever, it's also created a new problem: choice paralysis. There are so many AI tools, so many possibilities, so many different directions you could go, that it's easy to get stuck before you even begin. So let me promise you something. By the end of this guide, you won't just understand how AI can help you start an online business. You'll have a clear step-by-step roadmap that you can start following today without spending a single dollar, without writing a single line of code. Here's something that might surprise you. Right now, while we're having this conversation, there are teenagers earning six figures from businesses they've built entirely with AI tools. There are stay-at-home parents launching successful companies from their laptops. There are retirees creating new income streams using technology that didn't exist 2 years ago. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't some fantasy scenario. This is happening right now, and the people doing it aren't necessarily smarter or more talented than you. They just recognized an opportunity and decided to act on it. Let me tell you about Sarah. She's a 34-year-old teacher from Ohio who always dreamed of starting her own business, but felt trapped by her lack of technical skills and limited budget. Last year, she used AI to create a series of educational workbooks for elementary school teachers. She didn't design them herself. AI helped with the layout and graphics. She didn't write the marketing copy. AI crafted compelling descriptions and sales pages. She didn't even know how to set up an online store. AI guided her through the entire process. Today, Sarah's workbooks generate over $8,000 per month in passive income. She still teaches because she loves it, but now she has options. And it all started with a simple idea and the willingness to let AI handle the technical stuff she didn't understand. Or consider Marcus, 52-year-old mechanic who used AI to create an online course teaching car maintenance to everyday drivers. He had the knowledge but no idea how to package it into a digital product. AI helped him structure the course content, create professional-looking slides, write engaging lesson scripts, and even generate quiz questions. His course now earns him more in a month than his garage job pays him in 3. These aren't isolated success stories. They're examples of a fundamental shift in how business works. AI has become the great equalizer, giving ordinary people access to capabilities that used to require entire teams of specialists. But here's what's really exciting. We're still in the early stages of this revolution. The AI tools available today are more powerful and easier to use than they've ever been, and they're only getting better. The entrepreneurs who start building with AI today are positioning themselves at the forefront of a massive wave of opportunity. Think about the internet boom of the late 90s and early 2000s. The people who recognized the potential early and started building websites, online stores, and digital services weren't necessarily the most technically skilled. They were the ones who saw the opportunity and acted on it. While others were still debating whether this internet thing was just a fad, we're at a similar moment now with AI. The question isn't whether AI will transform business. It already is. The question is whether you'll be someone who rides that wave or someone who watches it pass by. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. I'm going to walk you through a proven 4-step process that you can start implementing today. No coding required, no budget required. Just you, some free AI tools, and the commitment to take action. Step 1. Finding your $1 million idea. The biggest mistake most aspiring entrepreneurs make is thinking they need a completely original, revolutionary idea. They spend months or even years searching for that perfect, unique concept that no one has ever thought of before. Here's the truth. The best business ideas aren't the most original ones. They're the ones that solve real problems for real people in better, easier, or more affordable ways. Your job isn't to invent something completely new. Your job is to find existing problems and use AI to create better solutions. Let me show you how to do this systematically. Start with what you already know. What industries have you worked in? What hobbies do you have? Challenges do you face in your daily life? The best business ideas often come from your own experiences and frustrations, but don't stop there. Use AI to expand your thinking. Open up ChatGPT or Claude and ask questions like, what are the biggest challenges facing small business owners in 2024? Or what problems do working parents struggle with that technology could solve? Let AI help you brainstorm and explore possibilities you might never have considered. Here's a simple exercise that works incredibly well. Pick 3 areas where you have some knowledge or interest. Maybe it's fitness, cooking, and personal finance. Now ask AI to generate 20 business ideas that combine 2 of these areas. You might discover opportunities for a meal planning service for budget-conscious fitness enthusiasts or a financial wellness program designed specifically for busy parents. But ideas are worthless without execution, which brings us to the critical next step, validation. Step 2. Validating your idea before you build. This is where most people go wrong. They fall in love with their idea, spend months building something, and then discover that nobody actually wants to buy it. It's heartbreaking, and it's completely avoidable. Here's how you validate your idea in less than a week, spending $0. First, use AI to help you understand your potential market. Ask it to analyze your idea and identify your target audience. Who would benefit from this solution? What are their demographics, interests, and pain points? Let AI help you create detailed customer personas. Next, take these personas and go find where these people hang out online. Facebook groups, Reddit communities, LinkedIn networks, Twitter threads. Don't try to sell anything yet. Just listen, read their posts, understand their language, identify their biggest frustrations. Now here's the key. Use AI to help you create a simple landing page describing your solution. Tools like Card or even Google Sites can help you build this in minutes, and AI can write all the copy. Create a basic page that explains what you're planning to build, and includes an email sign-up form for people who want to be notified when it's ready. Then, share this landing page in those online communities where your target audience gathers. Not as spam, but as genuine value. Join conversations, help people with their problems, and when appropriate, mention that you're working on a solution and would love their input. If people start signing up for your email list, congratulations, you've validated demand. If they don't, you've saved yourself months of building something nobody wants, and you can iterate on your idea or try a different approach. This validation process is crucial, and AI makes it faster and easier than ever before. You can test multiple ideas quickly, refine your messaging based on real feedback, and move forward with confidence knowing that people actually want what you're planning to build. Step 3. The AI tools that will build your business. Now comes the fun part. Once you've validated your idea, it's time to start building, and this is where AI really shines. Let me introduce you to your new digital workforce. These AI tools will handle tasks that used to require hiring expensive specialists or spending years learning complex skills. For creating content, whether it's blog posts, product descriptions, email campaigns, or social media posts, tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Copy AI can generate professional quality copy in seconds. But here's the key. Don't just ask for generic content. Give these tools context about your brand, your audience, and your goals. The more specific your prompts, the better your results. For design work, Canvas AI features can create stunning graphics, logos, and marketing materials. Midjourney and DALL-E can generate unique images for your brand. You don't need design skills. You just need to know how to describe what you want. For website building, tools like Framer, Webflow, and even WordPress now have AI assistants that can create professional websites based on simple descriptions of what you need. You can literally say, "I need a website for a meal planning service targeting busy parents," and get a fully functional site in minutes. For customer service, chatbots powered by AI can handle common questions, process orders, and even provide personalized recommendations. Tools like Tidio and Intercom make this incredibly easy to set up. For business planning and strategy, AI can help you create detailed business plans, financial projections, competitive analyses, and marketing strategies. It's like having a team of consultants available 24/7. But here's what's really powerful. You can combine these tools to create complete business systems. AI writes your marketing copy, designs your graphics, builds your website, creates your products, and even helps you understand your analytics and optimize your performance. The key is to start simple. Pick 1 or 2 AI tools and master them before adding more to your toolkit. It's better to use a few tools really well than to be overwhelmed by trying to use everything at once. Step 4. Launching and scaling without breaking the bank. Here's where the rubber meets the road. You've got your validated idea. You've built your product or service with AI, and now it's time to get it in front of customers. This is often where fear kicks in again. But I want you to remember something. Launching doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Start with what you have. Use your email list from the validation phase. These are people who already showed interest in your solution. Create anticipation, share behind-the-scenes content, and when you're ready to launch, these will be your first customers. Use AI to create a comprehensive launch strategy. Ask it to help you plan a 30-day launch sequence with daily actions, content ideas, and promotional tactics. Let it help you craft compelling launch emails, social media posts, and even press releases if you're feeling ambitious. For marketing, focus on free and low-cost strategies initially. Content marketing, social media engagement, email marketing, and search engine optimization don't require big budgets. They require consistency and value. And AI can help you with all of these. Create valuable content that helps your target audience solve problems. Use AI to generate blog post ideas, write articles, create infographics, and even produce video scripts. The goal is to become known as someone who provides value, not just someone trying to sell something. Engage authentically on social media. Use AI to help you create content calendars, generate post ideas, and even suggest optimal posting times. But remember, social media is about being social. Don't just post and disappear. Engage with comments, join conversations, and build real relationships. Email marketing remains one of the highest ROI marketing channels. An AI can help you create sequences that nurture leads and convert them into customers. Tools like MailChimp and ConvertKit have AI features that can optimize your campaigns for better results. As you start generating revenue, reinvest it strategically. Use AI to analyze what's working best and double down on those strategies. Maybe it's paid advertising, maybe it's content marketing, maybe it's partnerships with other businesses. Let the data guide your decisions. Let me share a few more stories that illustrate just how powerful this approach can be. Because sometimes we need to see concrete examples to truly believe what's possible. Take Jennifer, a graphic designer who was struggling to find consistent freelance work. She used AI to identify a gap in the market. Small businesses needed affordable brand identity packages, but most designers charged thousands of dollars for comprehensive branding. Jennifer created a streamlined process where AI helped her generate multiple logo concepts, color palettes, and brand guidelines quickly and efficiently. She could offer complete brand packages for $297 instead of $2,997, making professional branding accessible to small businesses that couldn't afford traditional design services. Within 6 months, she was booked solid and earning more than she ever had as a traditional freelancer. Or consider David, a retired teacher who was passionate about helping people improve their public speaking skills. He had decades of experience but no idea how to package that knowledge into a scalable business. Using AI, he created an online course that included video scripts, workbooks, practice exercises, and even a companion mobile app. The AI helped him structure the content for maximum learning impact and generate marketing materials that resonated with his target audience. His course now generates over $15,000 per month in passive income, and he's expanding into corporate training programs. Then there's Maria, a working mother who noticed that parents in her community were struggling to find healthy, budget-friendly meal ideas that their kids would actually eat. She used AI to create a membership site with weekly meal plans, shopping lists, and prep guides. The AI helped her generate hundreds of family-friendly recipes, create nutritional analyses, and even develop a mobile app where members could access everything conveniently. Her membership site now has over 2,000 paying subscribers and has become her family's primary source of income. What do all these stories have in common? None of these people were technical experts. None of them had huge budgets to invest. They all started with a simple idea and used AI to turn that idea into a profitable business faster and more efficiently than would have been possible just a few years ago. But here's what I really want you to notice. They all took action. They didn't spend months perfecting their ideas or waiting for the perfect moment. They started building, launched imperfectly, and improved as they went. Now, I know some of you are still feeling hesitant. Even with all these tools and examples, there are probably voices in your head telling you why this won't work for you. Let me address the most common concerns I hear. But I'm not tech-savvy. Neither were any of the people I just told you about. The beauty of AI is that it handles the technical complexity for you. You don't need to understand how it works any more than you need to understand internal combustion engines to drive a car. You just need to learn how to use the tools, and most of them are designed to be intuitive and user-friendly. I don't have time to start a business. I understand. You have a job, family responsibilities, and a life outside of work. But here's the thing. AI dramatically reduces the time required to build and run an online business. Tasks that used to take hours now take minutes. You can build a functional website in an afternoon, create a month's worth of content in a few hours, and set up automated systems that work while you sleep. What if I fail? Here's a better question. What if you succeed? And even if your first attempt doesn't work out perfectly, what will you learn in the process? The cost of failure has never been lower, and the potential for success has never been higher. Plus, with AI helping you validate ideas before you fully commit, you're much less likely to build something that completely flops. There's too much competition. Competition is actually a good sign. It means there's a market for what you want to build. The key is to find your unique angle, your specific niche, or your particular way of solving the problem better. AI can help you analyze competitors and identify gaps in the market that you can fill. I don't know what I'm passionate about. Passion is overrated. You don't need to feel burning passion for your business idea. You just need to be willing to solve problems for people and committed to serving your customers well. Passion often develops as you become successful and see the impact you're making. The truth is, every successful entrepreneur has faced these same doubts and concerns. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to move forward despite the fear. So here we are. You now know that it's possible to start an online business with AI without coding skills and without a big budget. You have a step-by-step roadmap. You've seen real examples of people who have done exactly what I'm describing. The question isn't whether you can do this. The question is whether you will. I want you to imagine yourself 1 year from today. You can go one of two ways. Path 1. You can close this video, tell yourself it was interesting, maybe bookmark it for later, and go back to your regular routine. A year from now, you'll be in essentially the same place you are today. Possibly watching another video like this one, still wondering what if. Or you can choose path 2. You can decide right now that you're going to take action. You're going to start with step 1 today. You're going to brainstorm business ideas this week. You're going to validate one of them this month. You're going to launch something within the next 90 days. A year from today, you could be running a profitable online business that gives you more freedom, more income, and more opportunities than you have right now. You could be one of those success stories that inspire others to take action. The tools are available. The opportunity is real. So the only question is, what are you going to do about it? Here's what I want you to do right now, before you close this video, before you move on to something else, before the motivation fades and the excuses creep back in. First, pick one area where you have knowledge, experience, or interest. Just one. Write it down. Second, open up a free AI tool like ChatGPT and ask it to generate 10 business ideas related to that area. Don't judge them. Don't overthink them. Just write them down. Third, pick the one idea that excites you most and ask the AI to help you identify who would benefit from this solution. Get specific about your target audience. Fourth, commit to spending 30 minutes tomorrow researching where these people gather online. Find their communities, their forums, their social media groups. That's it. It's for simple actions that will take you less than an hour total, but will put you further ahead than 99% of people who watch this video and do nothing. Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step, and then the next one, and then the next one after that. The future belongs to people who embrace new technologies and use them to create value for others. AI isn't just a tool. It's your opportunity to level the playing field and build the business you've always dreamed of. The question isn't whether you're ready. You'll never feel completely ready. The question is whether you're willing to start. Stop waiting. Start building. Your future self will thank you. The opportunity is here. The tools are available. The only thing missing is your decision to act. What's it going to be?